Hi everyone, welcome to the Monday collab that I'm doing with Stamp Girl, who is Paige here on YouTube. And each Monday of the month, for the month of September, we are focusing on washi tape. So this week I have had this, I had some scraps left, not very many, and now I'm down to just these from this Pink Paislee Auburn Lane paper pad. That is all I have left besides the cover. Also, I have 3 packs, 2 unopened and 1 opened, that I only have this much left, which had all that in it. And some embellishments, which I have not opened these 2, but I've been using some of this, and these flowers. So if you watch to the very end, I am going to be giving away the extras, whatever scrap I have left of the paper, whatever's left of the embellishments and flowers, and these 2 unopened pack of Pink Paislee. I would like to give them to all one person. Oh, and one other thing is, now these have been used, but there's quite a few like planner sticker type things in here. That sheet, except for some hearts, is almost complete. That sheet is almost complete. In fact, I think it is complete. This one I've taken 3 and 2 little flags off, 5 off. So it's partially used, like I said, but you've got like some banners and all kinds of stuff in there. And I'll throw in, I could not find, last year I used this and I made a bunch of projects and I can't find them except for this tag, so I'll throw that in there too, which did use a little bit of the washi, but the focus is on washi tape. So with that said, these are the washis. Now I will, little bit of a funny story, I had them all out of the box and I thought I had them all on my mat in front of me. These are the ones that I used, and I went to put this away and I'm like, boy, that doesn't look full. Turns out this one had rolled behind my lamp / pen holder thing on my desk, and when I was putting them away, I found it. So I didn't use this one, and it's beautiful. But I have a lot left still, even though I mean, that one I used a lot of. This one I used quite a bit of. I used quite a bit of this copper. I used some of this black and white stripe, and I used a little bit of this. This is actually like a thin wood grain. So yeah, I still have some. I'm going to keep that. Actually, you know what? I have a lot of washi, so since I'm giving away all the other stuff, I'll put this in the giveaway too. What's left of this. So I have 8 cards to share with you, and I use some other products, and I'll tell you about them as we go. So this is the first one, and what I did, this is a very vanilla, oops, I got something on it, card base. Here's the inside, the thin washi, the floral washi. This was a cut apart out of the paper pad. Let us gather together in Thanksgiving. This was a cut apart. This was out of that ephemera, and this was out of the embellishments. You do have to maybe use a little dab of glue on some of them, because as you might be able to tell, there is a plastic sheet that they were on, and they're all like coming off and upside down and everything. The sequins have not been opened, nor have the paper clips, which are like a rose gold coppery color. Okay, so anyway, I took a smaller panel, also very vanilla, and I just put the washi. I started in the middle, then did these 2, then the wood grain, then the sort of coppery color, then the floral, this one, the floral, and then I finished the top off because I didn't get it even. So this is just glued down. The only thing bumped up is this and the little heart on there. So I thought that was cute. That was the first card. Second one is this. I brought in Cherry Cobbler cardstock, which is a Stampin' Up! Cardstock. These are some of the ephemera pieces. Washi. Now I did put copper foil behind this top panel, And I did use a stamp set that is retired called Beauty Abounds. I used this for the splatter, that's in Cherry Cobbler, and the Hello, which I put on a strip of Cherry Cobbler and I heat embossed it with copper embossing powder, and then I used one of the embellishments from the pack I showed, and then inside I just mirrored the Washi on Very Vanilla. So that is card number 2. I think I'm going to add another. In fact, let me just do that while I'm thinking of it. I did use glue dots for most of these like vellum-y pieces, but I think I only have one in the center on this one, and it's doesn't feel like it's holding, so that might show through a little, but there it is. Alright, so the next one I used that same Hello from Beauty Abounds. Now this one I had some strips of paper, but this and this wood grain are washi. So there's the washi on this card, and all the rest of these were scraps from the paper pad. I had long strips left, and this was out of the ephemera pack, which I just used basic black. This is a 1.25 inch, sorry, 1.5 inch circle punch and a 2-inch circle punch. I just used Memento Tuxedo Black, and all these dots are from those embellishments. And then on the inside, this is also washi. Okay, so washi, paper, 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 washi, paper, 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 thin washi. And I think this is the one, yeah, I took a black marker and went around the edge of this one, so the paper wouldn't have like a white border at the top. I think it came out cute. This is bumped up, and this black circle is bumped up. Then the next two are similar. They're white card bases. This one opens this way. Black cardstock. Washi is only a stripe on the front of the card and on the inside of the card, and I think, yeah, and on this one. So that's where the washi is. Now this Just a Note is from Stampin' Up's Go-To Greetings. This is a really nice stamp set. It is cling red rubber, but it's the same sentiments. Happy birthday, thinking of you, Just a Note, and thank you, in 1, 2, 3 different fonts, 4 different fonts, and then there's also an extra one in the littlest one called that says Hello. So I really like that one. I used Just a Note. I did use the stitched rectangle dies that are current, and I used the second of these sort of longer, skinnier ones over here. So that's what I used there. And for this, and just put it over the washi. So this one, the flowers and the note are bumped up, and this I just put one of the dots on from the embellishments. And then this one, I was thinking I maybe should have textured it, but then I thought the washi wouldn't lay right. I don't know, so I didn't. I had to cut that one a little better. Anyway, this just has washi inside. So little note cards. And the next two are also similar to each other. There we go. Whoops. Sorry. They're Cherry Cobbler, Very Vanilla, Washi, 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 Washi. This was a scrap of the paper. This was a piece of the embellishments ephemera, and so was this. And then the Thinking of You is out of that same Go-To Greetings, and I stamped right on the card in Cherry Cobbler. This one didn't get as good. This one got better. It's funny, that got the U got light, and here the Thinking got a little light. Anyway, it looks okay. I did bring in Cherry Cobbler rhinestones out of the now retired holiday rhinestone basic jewels from Stampin' Up, but I do have some left, so I used them, as well as the pink hearts out of the what is it called, Auburn Lane. And then inside I have Washi Washi. No washi on this one on the inside, just I had this extra piece of ephemera. So that's what I did for the washi on the front of those. And then the last one is this one. I had this one. This is paper, this black and white stripe, which coordinates with the black and white stripe washi, sort of. So I thought, well, the whole point of this collab is to use washi, so I brought in the copper colored, and then I had some of these vellum pieces left out of the ephemera, and the sort of coppery colored hearts, and the Just a Note is out of here, and that is the little one here. And I stamped in Memento Tuxedo Black, again 1.5 inch circle and a 2 inch circle. And then these are just put down with glue dots. And then on the inside, oops, this one opens this way. I had this one strip of paper, and it was perfect because I put this across first, and I thought, well, I'll just use washi, but it was kind of going the wrong way. I had this one piece of paper, and it perfectly fit on the edge, so I put it on the edge like that. And I thought that is going the right direction according to this then. So those are my 8 cards featuring Auburn Lane washi and ephemera and paper scraps and a retired Stampin' Up set, a current Stampin' Up set, and some retired bling from Stampin' Up. So I said there would be a giveaway. Basically, very easy. You don't have to do anything except the first person to email me will be sent what's left of this whole Pink Paislee Auburn Lane collection. And yeah, I've used it now a couple times. I've pretty much finished the paper, and I have other ones I have to use. So I will give you the scraps because there's a couple sayings ones in here. This one says November 22, 2018, but maybe you could cut out November 22 or just the 22. And then the only paper really that's left are actually just some tiny little scraps. It's hardly worth including them, but maybe they could be used in a planner. And let me know in the email if you want this cover. I don't think I'll send the back. I don't think I'll send the back cover. Maybe I will, because you could cut out that thankful. Anyway, let me know if you want that or not. I'll hold on to it till I know who's getting this and whether they want it or not. Some people like to use the pieces of the cover, and if not, I'll just put that in my recycle because I'm not going to save it. So all of this will go to one recipient, first person to email me and say that they would like it. And be sure to give me your address in the email. And I don't know exactly when I'll get out this week, but probably Thursday-ish or Friday. Friday, I'm pretty sure I'm going out for sure. But Thursday I might be having a dishwasher delivered, maybe. So anyway, yeah. Okay, so that's it. So don't leave me a comment about it. Just email me if you're interested in it, and I'll send it out to the first person, time-stamped on the email, that says they would like to have it. Okay, as my gift to you for watching, and also to help me get one thing out of my craft room. Which you could comment to me and let me know which card or cards do you like the best. I think I like this one, maybe that one the best. I don't know. I like them all. I made them. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to go check out Stamp Girl and see what she's done with washi this week. Alright, take care. Bye.